Bueno, son las 9 en punto de la mañana. Muy buenos días a todos. Gracias a todos los estudiantes que se están conectando en la mañana de hoy. Le damos la bienvenida a Jennifer Schinkel, representante del Niagara Catholic District School Board, quien nos va a acompañar en el día de hoy para hacernos una presentación muy interesante sobre las opciones de estudio en Canadá, específicamente en la región de Niágara, a través del Niagara Catholic District School Board. Bienvenidos todos y welcome, Jennifer.
Thank you very much. Thank you. And I think Fred will be here. He's just joining on, I believe.
Okay.
Oh, one moment, please.
Okay. En unos minutos entonces también se conectará con nosotros el señor Fred Wilson, director de los programas internacionales del Niagara Catholic District School Board, para iniciar nuestra presentación del día de hoy. Vamos a dar unos segunditos mientras se conectan con nosotros otros estudiantes que ya están en este momento acá acompañándonos en el día de hoy. Entonces, les recuerdo a todos los estudiantes que se están conectando con nosotros que ustedes pueden acceder a diferentes presentaciones en cada momento. Simplemente pueden regresar al home de nuestra Study Fair by ACN y allí, sin ningún problema, pueden ver otras instituciones o organizaciones que les puedan interesar. So thank you very much, Jennifer.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I believe Fred is in the waiting room, and it looks like there's 7 other people as well. So he's just waiting.
Oh, okay, no problem. Let me check one sec, and I will add everybody right now. Okay, one sec, and then we can start our presentation. Un segundo, chicos, por favor, le vamos a dar ingreso a nuestros estudiantes. Okay, so here we are. We have everybody in now. Fred, are you here?
I am here, Billy. Thank you for letting me in.
I'm so sorry, Fred. I was busy saying hello to everybody. Bueno, aquí tenemos también a Fred Wilson, director del programa, de los programas internacionales del Niagara Catholic District School Board. So Fred, we can start.
All right. Well, good morning, everyone. Buenos dias todos. As Billy has mentioned, my name is Fred, Mr. Wilson. I'm responsible for the international programs here with our school district. And I'm not sure if Jennifer, if you've introduced yourself, not yet.
I have been introduced, but again, my name is Jennifer Schinkel, and I'm also with the International Education Department. It's so nice to be here with you today.
Very well, good. And we're going to tell you this morning a little bit about the Niagara Catholic District School Board and our international programs, and specifically give you some information about our IdD program, the International Dual Diploma program. Billy, should we do this in English, or do you want me to switch over? How would you prefer?
Fred, most of the students that we have today in the room are students who are 10th and 11th graders, and they do have a very good command of English.
Excellent.
So I think we can do it in English. If you can do it not so fast, not in your regular English, but a little bit slowly, they will be able to understand everything.
Okay, perfect, perfect. So we'll do this in English, and students, and if you have questions, I would suggest, if you don't understand something, write your questions in the chat so that Mrs. Maria Del Pilar can answer your questions as we go along in the presentation. So I'm going to share my screen. Billy, do I have capability? Am I able to share?
I'm pretty sure you do.
Yeah,
but let me double check to see. Yes.
Yep, I think I'm on already. Good, thank you, Pili. All right, so let's start from here. I'll minimize this for myself. There we go. So Niagara welcomes everyone. All of you would be very welcome to come to our region, where you would find Niagara Falls. And we are a place where many, many people, including Colombians, South Americans, Central Americans, Europeans, Asians, Eastern Europeans, they come to visit because, of course, of the Niagara Falls, Las Cataratas de Niagara. But who are we? Let me just start with this next video and tell you who we are. There you go. This is who we are. We are the Niagara Catholic District School Board. We are a group of 57 schools in the Niagara region. What you see on the screen right now, these would be the logos of the sports teams from our 8 high schools in the system, and we'll talk about the 8 high schools in a couple of minutes. Jen, where are we in Canada?
Sure. So Mr. Wilson has the map of Canada here, and we're in the province of Ontario. So you can see that it's in blue. So the province of Ontario is sort of right here in the middle. As Fred mentioned, we are in Niagara Falls, and Niagara Falls is close to Toronto. And then we have Ottawa right here. So in our region, we are called the Niagara region and best known for Niagara Falls. Of course, it is so beautiful. If you have not visited before, you can see it in the picture here. We're about a 1-hour drive from Toronto, and we're just across the river from the United States. The Niagara region is known for its beauty. It is a beautiful place to visit, to live, and to study. And it's also extremely safe. There's lots to do in Niagara. Even in the winter, it's not too cold. So I know many people think of Niagara, think of Canada, and think of lots of snow. We do have beautiful snow in the winter, but in every season, there's lots to see and lots to do.
All right. Well, thank you, Jennifer. And we'll move on to the schools. As I mentioned, we have 57 schools in the Niagara district. 49 of them are primary schools, elementary schools, and then 8 are high schools. So you see here a couple of pictures of our high schools. In fact, the picture with the 3 girls, 2 of those girls are Colombian students who came to us with Study Now a few years ago, and they were in high school with us. You see them there at St. Paul. So as I mentioned, 8 high schools across the region. Our schools, some of them are smaller, about 750 students, and then some of the others may be larger schools with about 1,500 students. And they're only from grades 9 to grade 12. So just 4 years in those schools. As you know, we are the Catholic School Board of the Niagara region, but we welcome students who are Catholic as well as non-Catholic into our system. Just like your schools in Colombia, if you're non-Catholic, you can attend a Catholic school. The same with our schools here. We are credit-based. If you come and study with us in high school, you will take 4 credits per semester or 4 courses each semester. This is a little different from Colombia, where most of you will take 8, 9, 10 or more courses each year. We only do 4 per semester or 8 a year. You can come as an individual student. You don't have to come as a group into our high schools. If you need English support, English as a second language, we offer that in all our schools, or you can take an ESL credit as well. We wear uniforms, and there's another little video that we will show in a couple of minutes. You will see the students wearing their uniforms, which you would be accustomed to in Colombia, as I know you wear beautiful uniforms there. As you saw in the initial video, many sports, many clubs, many activities that you would be able to participate in if you come to our schools. While you study with us, you will be living with a Canadian family in our homestay accommodation, which is all organized by our staff as well. Jen?
Sure. So we have different international student programs that we're going to touch on today. One is the short-term integration program. The others are our academic programs, which include the semester or the year. And we also have what we call the International Dual Diploma Program, or IdD.
So today we're really going to focus more on the IdD program. I'll just go back here to this slide. As Jennifer has mentioned, we do offer a short-term experience program. We call it the integration program. And Study Now would be able to give you a lot more information about that program if your school would like to participate. And students come to our schools for 4 weeks or 5 weeks in the integration program. The academic program, again, Study Now will be able to give you more information if you want to come here for 1 year or for 1 semester, but mostly students would come for 1 year to be part of our high schools. You would be more than welcome to do that. And Mrs. Maria del Pilar will be able to give you information. But let's talk about the IdD program, and that's the International Dual Diploma Program. The International Dual Diploma Program is an opportunity for you to obtain 2 high school diplomas. So you can finish by the time you are 18, you would be able to finish with a high school diploma from Colombia, as well as a high school diploma from Canada, specifically from the province of Ontario. We call it the OSSD, the Ontario Secondary School Diploma. So why take the IdD? What is the advantage of having 2 diplomas? Well, if you are thinking of possibly going to university in Canada or going to university in the United States, you would be able to apply for those universities by submitting both your diplomas, your Colombian diploma, but also an Ontario diploma. And I'll tell you, the colleges and universities in Canada, they will look very favorably at you. They will be interested in you because you are coming to them with 2 high school graduations, one from your country and one from Ontario. So it does put you at an advantage. How does it work? Well, you would continue studying in Colombia, your regular curriculum in your school until you finish in grade 11. But during your last year of grade 11, whether it's the full year or one semester, you would also take Ontario courses online. So you would be able to go to our virtual high school, and then through the virtual high school, you would take a minimum of 2 courses, but it could be up to 4 courses. And then after you finish that, at the same time, you would be close to either you would be finished your Colombian grade 11, or you would be in the second last semester of grade 11 in Colombia, and you will then come here for 1 semester to graduate with us here. Some students, most of the students come for 1 semester, but it is possible for you to come for a full year if you decide, and your parents and your school, that perhaps you need a little bit more time to be able to graduate. Then you could do it in a year. But it is possible to do it in 1 semester, and then you graduate with us here. The requirements, as I mentioned, you have to take Ontario courses online in advance, ahead of you coming here. You also have to have a reasonable level of English proficiency. Typically, we look for a level which would be close to a 6.5 in the IELTS test. Now, you don't necessarily have to do the IELTS, because the virtual high school will test your English proficiency, and they will let us know if you are at a level that would be suitable to come here for the program. And obviously, you have to be a serious student. Academically, you have to have good grades so that you would be considered for the International Dual Diploma Program. When can I start? You can start this program, as I mentioned, when you get to grade 11 at your school, or even grade 10 if you want to start a little bit earlier and take more Ontario courses. Typically, you would come here either for beginning of February, which would be our 2nd semester, and you graduate here, or you would come here for September for 1 semester as well. Where do I live? Where will I live? You will live with one of our local host families, a Canadian family here near your school, and that's where you would be living during your time with us. Where do I sign up? If you want to register for this program, you need to be in communication with Mrs. Maria Del Pilar or one of her staff from Study Now, so that they could enroll you in the program. Now, enough of what I say about our schools. These here are grade 12 students from the last 2 years with us. So we asked the grade 12 students what they think about their Niagara Catholic schools. So listen to what they say.
I love being a part of my school because of the welcoming environment and positivity that reflects in all our students and staff.
Because the school community treats me as a family member and they teach me what's the true love and justice.
What I love the most about Holy Cross is that there are so many clubs. There's something to do for everyone.
What I love about Lakeshore Catholic is the school spirit that we bring to every sports game and pep rally.
The friends, they're more like a family to me, and the teachers teach in such a way that I understand.
I feel like I know everyone there, so I feel very comfortable with all my friends and the students, and I love the staff and teachers as well.
One thing I love about St. Michael is a diverse culture.
Everyone is always willing to lend a helping hand. It really creates a warming environment.
We are Niagara Catholic.
So there you go. The this is who we are. Muchas gracias a todos. So I'll stop sharing my screen here. Stop sharing. There we go. So this is our school district, and this is specifically the International Dual Diploma Program, but also I touched on some of the other programs. So let's hear you if you have any questions, or Pili, I'll pass it back to you.
Gracias, Fred. Muchísimas gracias por esta presentación tan interesante que has hecho en el día de hoy. Un pequeño resumen a jóvenes a quienes nos acompañan en el día de hoy en esta Study Fair de ACN. Pues tener muy en cuenta que Niagara Catholic District School Board es el grupo de colegios católicos ubicados en la región de Niágara, que es una de las regiones más lindas de todo Canadá, y es una región donde tenemos 8 colegios donde ustedes pueden realizar su programa de IdD, su programa de doble titulación, o incluso hacer una estadía corta o ir a terminar incluso si quieren varios años de su bachillerato. Es una alternativa excelente porque además de tener una ubicación privilegiada en Canadá, está también muy cerca, está en las cataratas del Niágara, por supuesto, que son hermosísimas, pero también está muy cerca, a 1 hora y media más o menos, de la ciudad de Toronto, que es la ciudad más grande de todo Canadá, a unas 5 horas de la ciudad de Ottawa, a unas 7 horas de la ciudad de Montreal y Quebec. Entonces es una región donde hay muchísimas cosas para hacer y muchísimas cosas para conocer. Además es sede de muchísimos college y universidades muy importantes para aquellos de ustedes que de pronto una vez terminen su programa de IdD estén pensando en la posibilidad de continuar con sus estudios, ya sea de college o de universidad en Canadá. Y recordemos también que Canadá cada vez está más abierto para estudiantes internacionales. Muy recientemente, en el año pasado y este año, el gobierno canadiense ha anunciado que sus puertas están cada vez más abiertas para aquellas personas que quieran viajar a Canadá, estudiar en Canadá, trabajar en Canadá y luego solicitar la posibilidad de ser residentes permanentes. Entonces, este es un camino que definitivamente les va a abrir a ustedes, chicos, las puertas del mundo y las puertas de miles de posibilidades y opciones y alternativas para que obviamente puedan conocer y tener estas posibilidades de estudios. Tenemos unos pocos minutos más antes de iniciar la siguiente presentación. Si alguno tiene una pregunta, pueden hacerla en el chat en español o en inglés, no hay ningún problema. Si quieren de pronto abrir su micrófono para hacer una pregunta, pues también son muy bienvenidos a hacerlo. Sin embargo, también recuerden, chicos, que en la tarde de hoy vamos a tener algunas sesiones para los padres de familia, donde vamos a hablar también en general del programa de IdD, de manera que si les interesa esta opción, esta oportunidad, la opción de obtener su diploma de high school canadiense, una vez hayan obtenido también su diploma en Colombia, pues pueden invitar a que sus papás nos acompañen también en las sesiones que van a iniciar a las 5 de la tarde en el día de hoy y mañana. No sé si tengan alguna otra pregunta. Fred, I don't know if you want to add something, because the students are a little bit shy to make questions so far. Your mic is off.
Jen, do you want to add anything else at this point for the students?
Just that Fred shared with you the portions of it that are the academic, but we also like to remind you and highlight, as the videos showed, there are lots of opportunities to get involved with things both inside the school and outside the school. So lots of clubs and sports and fun activities to participate in. So it's really important that when you're here with Niagara Catholic, that you're part of our family. And be part of our family means to get involved, make new friends, and of course, improve your language and your academic.
Muy bien, gracias, Jennifer. Ahorita hablo un poco en español con ustedes. La señora Jennifer mencionó de que cuando estás estudiando aquí con nosotros en Niagara Catholic, tú puedes participar en varias actividades también, no solamente estudios, que claro que es lo más importante, mas también de deportes, de clubes culturales, de otras actividades en los colegios también. Todos son muy bienvenidos, no importa su nivel de inglés. Si quieres participar de un programa de experiencia cultural que llamamos de Integration Program. Mas si estás con un nivel más alto y quieres participar de un programa académico o de dupla titulación, todos serán muy bienvenidos a estar aquí con nosotros en Canadá. Entonces, gracias a todos, Pili. Creo que tal vez hay alguna
Sí, tenemos algunas preguntas. Entonces, María José nos pregunta específicamente sobre una vez termine su high school, el camino hacia medicina. María José, muy importante y como tú muy bien lo mencionas, primero se debe hacer una carrera en las áreas de la salud o biología o biotecnología, pero tu primer paso para poder llegar a estudiar medicina en Canadá es poder terminar tu high school en Canadá, porque la mayoría de las universidades en Canadá, por lo menos un 99% de las universidades, para poderte aceptar a tu primer programa, es decir, tu programa en biología o en biotecnología, van a requerir que tú tengas tu título de high school canadiense y que hayas visto las materias necesarias para poder acceder a ese programa. Es decir, vas a tener que ver en grado 12, vas a tener que ver biología, vas a tener que ver química, vas a tener que ver inglés grado 12 y obviamente, María José, de que obtengas muy buenas notas en tu high school y en el programa de IdD, de doble titulación, también va a depender que puedas obtener beneficios al momento de ingresar a la universidad. Entonces, eso es muy importante. Referente a la pregunta de Samuel, Samuel nos pregunta qué documentación se necesita para poder participar en este programa. Samuel, muy importante tener en cuenta que lo primero que debes hacer es tus exámenes de convalidación. Tus exámenes de convalidación son un examen de inglés y un examen de matemáticas en los cuales debemos verificar que tengas el nivel necesario para poder entrar a hacer tus materias de grado 12. Y una vez has hecho tus exámenes de convalidación, ya podemos generar tu plan de estudios para que arranques con tus materias virtuales, como lo mencionaba Fred, a través de Virtual High School, y luego puedas viajar a Niagara, a la región de Niagara, por un semestre, 5 meses, a terminar de completar tu programa académico y obviamente obtener tu Ontario Secondary School Diploma, que es muy importante. Otra pregunta que nos hace María José, también quisiera saber si hay algún programa de becas. María José, el programa de doble titulación no tiene un plan de becas específicamente, pero si tú obtienes buenas notas en tu high school, vas a poder presentarte con esas notas a las universidades y la mayoría de las universidades tienen dos tipos de becas. Unas becas que son automáticas, que dependen de tu promedio. La universidad tiene una tabla donde dice, listo, los estudiantes que tengan de 70 a 80% obtienen, no sé, $3,000 de beca. Los que tengan de 80 para arriba, tanto de beca. Los que tengan de 90 para arriba, tanto de beca. Y también tienen otras becas por desempeño académico. Entonces, si tú has sido una estudiante comprometida con tu institución, si tienes algunos talentos especiales, pues también puedes aplicar a otro tipo de becas, pero en el siguiente paso, ya en el paso de entrar a la universidad. También nos pregunta Gabriela sobre qué ventajas tiene a nivel económico, sobre todo becas el IDD, ya creo que acabo de responderlo. Alejandro nos pregunta si puedo repetir el nivel de inglés que se necesita y si ya tienen acceso a cursos en inglés. Claro que sí, Alejandro, el nivel de inglés que necesitamos es un nivel B2, es un nivel avanzado, porque recuerda que todas las materias que vas a ver son materias que vas a ver en inglés. Entonces, por eso tienes que tener un buen dominio del inglés, como decía Fred, razonable, para poder obviamente acceder a estas materias. Nos preguntan, there is a way that we can get scholarships. Creo que ya contesté, Juan José, un poco esta pregunta. ¿Cómo se hacen las inscripciones, Marco? Todas las inscripciones las pueden hacer con nosotros en Study Now. Los directores de sus colegios, los coordinadores académicos y los directores de orientación tienen toda nuestra información. Sin embargo, también les voy a dejar ahora en el chat el link donde ustedes pueden acceder a agendar una cita personalizada con nosotros si les interesa, obviamente, que podamos conversar ya de manera más exacta sobre lo que se requiere para la admisión. Si alguien tiene un examen certificado B2, igual tiene que hacer el examen. Tienes en todo caso que hacer el examen, sí, porque acuérdate que tenemos que hacer la convalidación, es decir, darte crédito sobre las materias que has realizado en Colombia. Entonces, sí debes realizar los exámenes de convalidación. Jennifer, Fred, podrían darnos un número para contactarnos. Recuerden, María José, que todo el contacto se hace a través nuestro de Study Now, porque nosotros somos los representantes oficiales de Niagara Catholic aquí en Colombia. Fred y Jennifer están en Canadá para darles la bienvenida cuando ustedes lleguen allí, pero nosotros en Study Now nos encargamos de ayudarlos y apoyarlos en todo el proceso. Entonces, ustedes nos pueden escribir a través de los links que les estamos poniendo en este momento en pantalla, el WhatsApp y el link para agendar citas en caso de que quieran hacerlo con nosotros. Y obviamente, por supuesto, en las reuniones con los papás les vamos a poder dar información de costos. Entonces es muy importante que si ustedes de verdad están interesados en el programa, pues puedan agendar una cita con nosotros y así podemos darles ya información más personalizada en compañía con sus padres de familia. So I think we answered all the questions. Thank you very much, Jennifer. Thank you very much, Fred, for this presentation of today. We had a very good number of students attending the presentation. So hopefully we will have lots of students, Colombian students, visiting you guys in Niagara.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much. Thank you, Pili. Muchas gracias a todos los jóvenes. Y te aguardaremos aquí. Okay.
Ay, Dios mío. Salte tú, mi amor.
Okay, gracias a todos.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Pili.